Good morning, all. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 7th of August. A disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to trade charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, just a notification that, of course, we're moving on to a paywall after tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the last of these. It's just posted for free publicly, although obviously they'll be posted, I think, with a 3-day delay. So that the paying subscribers at CTM crypto.substack.com get to see the videos first behind the paywall before they're released publicly. All right, let's have a look at Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is backtesting the daily middle band at the moment, and I gotta say I was looking for another leg down here, but at the moment we're watching what looks like, and it could get reversed hard today, but we're looking what looks like a break up towards a retest of the all-time highs on SPX and NASDAQ. This has an impact on crypto, so I'm watching carefully to see whether the daily middle band gets broken as resistance today, and pretty much slightly below it and very close to it. Could this be a bull flag here on Bitcoin? Yes, because actually we've got a decent one here, and this could be a bullish underthrow. I was expecting this to go lower. So I wasn't really expecting this flag to play out, but then I was expecting another leg down on equities as well. If we're not going to see that, then a break up over this resistance here sets up a retest of the high at 123.2k. All right, looking at Solana. Solana, we haven't seen as confident a move up, and we're still some way short of the daily middle band. I've got that at 178.24, and if we break and convert that to support, then I'd be looking for a retest of the high at 206.40. Really, after that, I'm kind of leaning towards it going higher. We will see. I just want to draw something in here, so bear with me a moment. But I want to draw in... Obviously, we've got an IHS here, which is breaking up, and really, I'd quite like to see that make target. Now, when we have an IHS, while this is the rising support trend line from the April low, when we have an IHS, wait a second. Well, I am wondering whether this might be a support trend line. It's, as this is the IHS, the neckline for the IHS that has broken up. Now, this often would turn out to be the source, the anchors for any subsequent trend lines. So I'd be looking at that. Do we have anything obvious which would match up with that? Oh, in a moment. Okay, nothing compelling yet. I am wondering about it. This isn't quite perfect. We will see. Oh, hey, Doug. Well, I am wondering whether this might be the support trend line. Hang on, bear with me. I'll just show you, Doug. I was wondering. This is the right shoulder on an IHS which is broken up. Quite often you'll find the support trend line comes off the right shoulder. So if we're going higher, and if we're not going to see another leg down on crypto here, which we might not because we're not seeing it so far on equities, then this could be the new support trend line. Against that, I'm not really expecting equities to go an awful lot higher without reversing. So it may well be we see that leg down anyway, but it's just delayed. In terms of the hourly chart here, no current negative divergence, and so far this move up looks like a bear flag. How much does it look like a bear flag? Well, let's have a look. Let's bear with me a moment. I've been looking for a potential nice short setup here. That would be flag support. So that's pretty clear. But this is something I was saying to Matt a couple of days ago. I said we didn't have a really good flag setup on Solana for this to go lower. Where would that flag setup? Where would a decent flag setup be? Well, actually, we kind of got one here. That's not bad. I'm just drawing that in as a possible. If we do see a hard fail on equities today, which we still could, then I would be wondering about that. But actually, that's the sort of thing I like to see in terms of a bear flag setup. That's not bad, and that's a contender. We'll see how that develops during the day. But at the moment, that is a possible bear flag in the sense that we didn't have one a couple of days ago. Looking at Ethereum, we've been seeing a break up here. At the moment, this double top looks pretty much dead. Could have a head and shoulders here, but the obvious next target is a target that we tested as high here at 39.4160. Now, if we do go a bit higher here on Ethereum, we do have unfinished business up here, which is a 4109.05, and that is a retest of the 2024 high. That is the target for the IHS, which is broken up on Ethereum. And I was saying in my post a couple of weeks ago that we've come close enough to it now that it's really a target I would expect to see hit. As soon as we get back above this high, I'll be looking out to see whether or not we reach it. We shall see. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap. Yep, nothing else to say really. Let's have a quick look at questions. Yeah, my pleasure as always, mate. And everyone take care, and I'll catch you all tomorrow morning. All right, take care.